export business regulation. Before we discuss the regulation, look at the export process. What's the first thing there? Preparation and planning. That speaks to readiness. That speaks to readiness. Preparation and planning speaks to readiness. Preparation and planning speaks to readiness. Remember, I just talked about readiness, right? Export readiness is a multifaceted concept that involves the ability of the company to successfully enter the export market, sustainably compete in the market, and significantly grow its market share to become established in the market. So if the business is not adequately prepared, it will not be ready. If it's not ready, it will be able to sustain. I'm trying to paint a picture where you see that we have a lot of FOMEM and a very few NSPs. Nigerian, averagely in a month, we process between 10 and 15,000 NSPs. But we are doing multiple of that for import, multiple of that. But about 10 to 15,000 NSPs processed in a month across the bank. Across the bank. Okay, the person doing export is now. I want to ask how many average do you process in a month? They are now, but they said the person is not around. They said the person on export desk is not around.
It's not in
Supervisor.
And the person is not around.
But when you see her,
What you say?
Where is going?
I immediately is not.
Oh, you're on export. When I was asking, were you? Okay, you're not inside.
She's the.
I've been asking. Are you sure you're not inside? You're hiding. Okay, so now, but export volume in Nigeria generally is low. I mean, last year, NBC said our total export volume, non-oil export, by the way, is about $5.4 billion. 5.4, I mean, very, very low. But generally, with oil and gas considered by 85%. So generally, with oil and gas, we are talking about over 50, probably $60 billion. So contract sourcing and signing, we discussed contract already when we were discussing import, funding, then production or procurement, depending. Exporter does not necessarily have to be commodity, so they don't have to be manufacturers. I told you I export, right? And I don't have a factory. So how do I export? I buy from manufacturer. I export noodles, for example. I don't produce noodles. You produce noodles, do food, right? Or multiple now. So do you understand? So, but they sell to a lot of people that export to different parts of the world. Do you understand? So, an exporter can be a trader. In fact, the number of the formation process, majority of the people the importer buy from are just traders. Are you aware of that? They're just traders. In fact, some of them do contract manufacturing. So they go to China, give them money, pay them to produce for them in their own brand. So you see someone happy, it's my product, and it's your product, but you don't have a factory. They do white labeling for you, or contract manufacturing for you. You really don't have. Now, so you have export, the external login to trade system.gov.ng. This also will soon be replaced by what? Simple window here. Exporter fill the form and attach the pre-export documentation. The NSP is completed and transmitted to the bank. The bank can put the NSP and transmit to PIA. Who are PIA? NSP is Nigerian Export Proceed, right? What's PIA? Shipment Inspection. The vessel covering Southwest and South is called Nerola. I should be asking you. Well, no, you already answered it. Neroli technology. Neroli technology is the PIA that covers Southwest and South. No, do you know other PIAs? You don't know them? Okay, you won't get to see the NSP most of the time. Because you might never open NSP. Anglia, Gojopa, covering other parts of the country, or the major one that people work with is Neroli technology. Now, so PIA, the exporter warehouse the goods and book the container for loading. Inspection is done by, now look at the inspection done. There's an inspection by the buyer inspection agent. So the buyer can say SGS to do the inspection, for example. But there's an inspection by custom. Custom does statutory inspection. But there's another inspection by PIA. So PIA comes to inspect on behalf of the federal government to know how much the value and be able to charge their 0.5% NEST fee. What's NEST? Nigeria Export Supervision Scheme. Now, but there is a custom inspection that is inspecting to ensure it's not contraband. There is NDLA and SSS, that's NAFDAC. A number of other government agencies do statutory inspection. The PIA notify NEST fee value to exporter via email. The exporter pays the NEST fee through the bank. The bank transmits next receipt to PIA. All of this is happening on the platform tracelemnogo.ng to PIA and issue the CCI. PIA transmits CCI to custom and issue LGD. Custom clear the good for export and transmit LGD to the shipping line. Shipping line load the goods on board the vessel and issue what? Bill of lading. Post-export documentation is done by exporters.